Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Painted Dog TV. It is an absolutely gorgeous afternoon out here. It certainly feels like winter is setting in. Temperature's already dropping, but the sun is still up. It's such a beautiful afternoon. I love seeing the change in the vegetation, everybody, the colors this time of the year. I'm out with Basil this afternoon, everybody, and we are currently heading north along the western fence line of Blowbank. The pride of lions that we had last night actually ended up spending the entire night sleeping on the airstrip right outside camp. They were all pretty well fed, so they didn't move much at all. But this morning they decided to get up and move and headed north along the western fence towards Leadwood. And I believe the last set of tracks that we've seen this morning were near Poole Dam. So that's where we're headed this afternoon, everybody. We're going to make our way up towards the boundary between Blowbank and Leadwood and go have a look around Poole Dam, see if we find any signs of these lions. I've also just heard my dad on the radio saying that the herd of elephants have just gone past his house on Leadwood. So he's out there busy trying to catch up with them again. I'll just wait to hear on his updates. Hoping we might get lucky with both lion and elephant this afternoon, everybody. Just going to quickly say hello to all of our pack members that have joined us. Good afternoon, Carol, Mary. Good afternoon, Lily Mouse, Brian, Barbara, Rosemary. Hello, Willow. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Canadian. Hello, Jan. Hello, Becky. Hello, Guido. Good afternoon, Betty. Welcome, everybody. Lovely to have you all with us. Hope you're all well. Can't hear you. Thank you. Amazing thinking about how far these lions actually walked this morning. They covered quite a lot of distance, everybody. Heading pretty much all the way up to Leadwood. The waterhole I was referring to, Poole Dam, is right on the boundary between the two properties. And the guide that gave me the update said that's where he lost the tracks, at Poole Dam. So I'm not too sure where they've gone from there. We're going to cut off the fence shortly and head up towards that waterhole and just see if there aren't any tracks away from the fence line. Those lionesses might have been hunting this morning. Never know. Might have made a kill somewhere close to Poole Dam. When I got started earlier, as I said now, we've been driving the fence pretty much from camp. And that male leopard we were looking for last night, everybody, I see he ended up walking along the fence line here as well, heading south back towards our camp. We were driving the road basically one over from us here, parallel to us, so just missed him. I wonder where he's gone from camp. Very likely that he's headed east. Certainly been covering a lot of ground, that male leopard of late. I'm also hoping we might get lucky with some rhino once we move away from the fence line here. Always a possibility of both species here just south of Poole Dam. Both the black and white rhino drink at this waterhole quite regularly.
I'm leaving the elephant herd down there, stand 394 on bushveld, and I'm closing down.
Glenn for Gareth.
Standing by.
Are they moving in any particular direction?
Yeah, they crossed through the river and are now heading more or less. Here, stand 394, probably will pass stand 396 in the next 10 minutes or so.
Okay, copy that. Thanks very much. So that's my dad there now, everybody. He did find those elephants
So my
again.
guess is they will land up in Rietspruit Drive sometime in the next half hour.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks, Dad. So, as I was saying, everybody, the herd of elephants have just gone past my father's home on Leadwood, but he reckons they might head up towards Leadwood Drive, so that's where we'll head a bit later. I'm pretty certain there'll be other vehicles that'll go look for the elephants, a couple of the other homeowners. But we'll start with working the area around Pofadder Dam for any sign of the pride. I do love this section though that we've just come into here, everybody. A really beautiful area. This hole's getting bigger and bigger on this road. I think it's the aardvark that keep digging through it. Nice deep hole that they've created there. So of course today, everybody, is the first day of the new week. So we have a new keyword for this week, and the keyword this week, everybody, is family. For those of you that want to get your hands on the painted dog wildlife image of the week, the keyword this week is family, everybody. That's a lovely word.
Poole is now south of the monitoring grid in the bush.
Just Just having a look at the signs on the ground here, everybody. Looks like the signs of a rhino. Just want to see. You can actually make out the little folds of skin in the sand here, where this rhino was lying down here, everybody. It's not super fresh, I'd say within the last 24 hours. And it looks like it might have been a mother and a calf, judging by the tracks that then move around where they were lying down here. Looks like two white rhino were sleeping here recently. Also some beautiful giraffe tracks. Those look quite fresh. Looks like tracks from today of this giraffe here, heading this direction towards Pofadder Dam. Afternoon, Kevin. I think there are 2 leadwood stations on Blowbank. Cheetah southeast corner of Kaya, unattended. Elephant herd around stand 394, slowly mobile east, also unattended. Last tracks of the lions somewhere around Pofadder Dam. I'm headed that way now to follow up in that area.
Okay, copy tracks. Elephant Poole, sort of between Pofadder Dam as well as 430.
Copy that. That's interesting. So Kevin just getting mobile there now, everybody. And he's,
copy the update, thanks.
he's telling me that he just checked the telemetry on our big bull, who of course is back from the Blue Canyon Conservancy, rather the Rietspruit Reserve, everybody, from the Blue Canyon Conservancy. And we're of course very happy to have our bull back. And Kevin said he's just pinged not far from Pofadder Dam, the big bull. So he's obviously not with the herd. He's lagging behind somewhat. And yeah, according to that telemetry, he's not too far from Pofadder Dam, so we might get lucky with him as well around there. Good afternoon, Aurora. Lovely to have you with us. Yes, indeed, Becky. Keyword is family. That's our keyword for the week. Man, there really are some good leopard trees around here, everyone. So many beautiful large marulas in this section. see what looks like elephant tracks here to our right. It's definitely elephant. Walking parallel to the road here, everybody. Actually looks like one of the herd, not one of the bulls. You can see the track here. It looks like the herd all would have gone towards Poole Dam, may have even had a drink there. It's more elephant tracks there next to the road. Before they crossed onto Leadwood. But as Kevin's just told us, he believes the bull is somewhere close to Poole Dam. He hasn't crossed onto Leadwood yet, so we've just got to keep an eye out for him and keep a close lookout for his tracks as well. And of course the lions, whose last tracks were near Poole Dam. A couple of trees have been pushed over here today by the elephants.
Bulls been marching in the river, heading south, taking all over the place.
Okay. You want this?
We'll see which one it is. Once you get past that hospital house, that's the drop. Coming from
Lots of signs, everybody, here of these elephants having moved through this area today. Still got lots of sign of giraffe as well. Hoping we might get lucky with some giraffe in this area. It would be even more special if they were, oh, there we go, as I say that. I was just going to say, if they were maybe at the waterhole having a drink. But there we go, folks. Beautiful. Lovely to see some giraffe, especially in this beautiful light. They best be very wary. There's lions about in this area. Sure, they disappeared pretty quickly, those giraffe. Not sticking around for us. Canadian, to answer your question about lion prides on the reserve, there is only one here on this game reserve, the Rietspruit. Pride of 6 females, and then the 3 male lions. So it's just the 9 lions that we have here on this reserve. Just looking carefully now, everybody. So this is Poole Dam that we're just coming into here. The waterhole where the guide told me had the last tracks of the lions. So I'm just looking carefully to see if I can see any lion tracks. Also looking for any sign of that big elephant bull. So far I have neither. That's beautiful. Some impala busy coming down to drink, everybody, on the far side of the waterhole here. Very pretty. Becky, to answer your earlier question, yes, Sue is still with Matt, still in town. I believe she's here till the weekend. I think she flies out on Saturday back to Cape Town. But they're not here on the Rietspruit Reserve at the moment. They've rented a house in town and spending time together there, which is really lovely for Matt. Yeah, how beautiful is this, folks? What a beautiful scene. Perfect timing. Love watching them drink. Love seeing those beautiful reflections in the water. Obviously quite a nervy time for any animal that comes to drink. As they lower their heads down to drink like that, they're quite vulnerable to attack from predators that might be sitting waiting in ambush close to the water's edge. And then of course there's always the risk of crocodile as well. I haven't seen a crocodile in this particular waterhole for a very long time, however. But the impala don't know that, of course. So you'll see they're quite edgy, quite jumpy when they're drinking. And you see how they crane their necks, trying to keep, the bulk of their body away from the water. And they don't stick around too long. They have a quick drink and then they're off.
three network stations on Blauwand, Elephant in the Rietspruit, I think near bushveld now, and then there were two main features in the southeast corner of Kaya and Rhino Poole south of Lemon during trip.
I'm just going to let the impala finish their drink, everybody, before I hop off the vehicle. Just take a quick walk around the water here, see if I can see any tracks of these lions. I don't want to do that, of course, until the impala have finished their drink. I don't want to disturb them, and of course we're loving this beautiful scene with them right now. You never know though, could be a bunch of lions close by watching them. I think they're done though. Just move a bit more forward so that you guys can see the entire waterhole. No, she's still wanting to come down and drink. Just go past a little bit so that we don't film straight into the sun. It appears they are done, everybody, so I'm just going to quickly check around the edge. I'll be back with you shortly. Beautiful views of the mountains behind us here as well. Impala going crazy back there. Something might be coming down to the water to drink here. Could be the lions. I don't think those impala would be alarm calling at me like that, everybody. Let's just get in the vehicle so that I don't disturb whatever it is coming down here. Oh wow, listen to that. That's a blackback jackal calling, everybody. Interesting. All of a sudden, hey, that's what I love about the bush, everybody. You just never know. There's always something moving around, and in a moment like that it can change. Impala have all left the area now. They've taken off. I don't think it was me that they were alarm calling at. Quite a lot of alarm calls there before they took off. Amazing to hear blackback jackal. Gee whiz, been ages since I've heard that sound. Can't see anything coming down just yet, everybody. I'm going to go around to the other side of the waterhole though, just to see if we don't see what's upset them, and also look for tracks. Definitely knows those lions didn't come this side of Poole Dam. Perhaps they went around the other end. Now that jackal that I've just heard calling sounds like it's calling close to the western fence again, but on Leadwood. Might head up that way after checking the other side of the waterhole here. Perhaps that jackal has seen the lions. What the lions will often do when they go past Poole Dam is they go down into this drainage line, this little creek that we're about to drive through here, and usually move through the creek. So this is where the impala came up earlier. These tracks of one line here. Tracks of zebra here as well. One of the lionesses came through here to drink. Only one lioness that drank here. No tracks of the pride and the males coming down here, just the one lioness. Might need to head towards where we heard that jackal, everybody. That might be where the lions are. Right, everybody, There's a vehicle that was sneaking up on me here. It looked like they're going to head to the western fence line. But just to update you, we do have tracks of the lions here now. It looks like they continued north and west away from Pofara Dam, perhaps towards that area where I heard that jackal calling. Mind your head, Basil. Really awesome to be exploring a different area with all of you this afternoon. We now have just crossed into Leadwood. We're on the western edge of Leadwood. I reckon we are now pretty close to where I heard that jackal calling everybody. I'd love to find the jackal as well. I don't know if we will, but it was somewhere in this area. Oh, hello Nyalas. Some more Nyala just here. Hello, you beautiful beasts. You guys are very calm and quiet, so you've obviously not seen any lions. Striking animal there, Nyala. Yeah. Basil was just asking if one of them is a juvenile male, everybody, and it certainly is the one in the middle there. As you can see, it's still got its sort of sandy bronze coloured coloration to its coat. You can just see the little horns starting to grow off the top of his head. Over time he's going to change colour entirely to that dark grey colour that we recognise easily with an adult Nyala bull. But he's still got that beautiful reddish colour to his coat. They're all born with that colour, males and females. But in time, that coat will darken. Lovely. Has anybody managed to relocate on the elephants?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a whole group. I think there's maybe just one here, but it's between PH5, PH6 and the river. It's sort of in that thick bush there.
Okay, copy that. Thanks, Paul. So it sounds like one of the Leadwood homeowners did find an elephant, everybody, but just one. They're not convinced that all of them are there. It's interesting.
I think you can see here from Big Tree Crossing that there's just one close by CNC.
Copy that. Sounds like someone's seen another elephant. Yeah, the Fig Tree Crossing, everybody. So I think we're going to head that direction. I don't see any more line tracks here. I'm not going to waste too much more time tracking them. We're going to lose the light anyway. I'd love to try and get to the elephants while we have a bit of light. In that area where they're moving toward the Fig Tree Crossing is an absolutely stunning area here on Leadwood. I'm just going to pick up the pace slightly and head that way. These lions might have even carried on towards Leadwood Dam. They often hunt around there, often successful with zebra and wildebeest in that area. So we've been searching for the lions, Mauritia. We did have some tracks earlier. They crossed onto Leadwood from Pofadder Dam. But we did know about the elephants. My dad saw them walking past his home about an hour ago. And they've headed towards the...
I'm not sure what number we are.
They've headed into the Rietspruit River and towards Fig Tree Crossing. A beautiful area on Leadwood in the riverbed there. So that's where we're headed now. We're going to
You'll be number 4.
give up on looking for the lions. Well, we may still bump into them, of course. But whilst we've still got a bit of light, I think we're going to head towards the elephants, hopefully get a good view of them. The beautiful area regardless where we're headed to now.
I've been off my vehicle for half an hour. Is there any update, particularly on the elephant? One elephant that by Jan has another one south of my house. Front of 85. Okay, copy. No, I'm going to head down that way. I'll be there in 6 minutes.
Jan for Gareth.
Standing by, Gareth.
I'd also like to come join you at Fig Tree Crossing. I'm about 10 minutes out.
Yeah, no problem. Look, we came out of the crossing itself. We saw that elephant a bit further downstream, close to 383, 384. I'm not exactly sure where he's going to come out, but I'll let you know.
Okay, copy that, thanks. The lions came through here. We may still bump into lions, everybody. At least another lion walked across. Some more beautiful Inyala. Hello ladies. I'm just going to move past the Inyala, everybody, as I want to try get to the elephants before we lose the light. Last line tracks I had crossed Leopard Road, not too far from Hyena. They were heading north in Tamboti drainage.
Okay, I'll go up the Tamboti drainage. You think they've gone in there?
Definitely one of them's gone in there, Kevin, and there's nothing on Hyena Road, and I'm almost at Fig Tree Crossing now.
Okay, I'll get down from the elephant, go up there and have a look. Kevin, for run. Yeah, I'll go ahead. We've just located the pride and the males on the western fence line about 600 meters south of the gate.
Aha. There we go, everybody.
I'll head that way now.
So I was right in thinking that the pride was heading towards Leadwood Dam. They've just been located by one of the Leadwood homeowners coming in through the gate of Leadwood, very close to Leadwood Dam. They're on the western fence line, the pride, everybody. So that's where they've headed this evening. Now that's quite a distance from here. So we may not get up there this evening, everybody, but let's focus on what we have in front of us, which is this absolutely amazing area, the Fig Tree Crossing. Now apparently the last sighting of one of the elephants was a bit further upstream from the crossing itself. But I'm hoping that we might get lucky with them coming our way. Hello guys. I see elephants, everybody. More than one. Just through there. Look at that, everybody, through the fig trees. Amazing. That is incredible. Don't often see them down here in this fig tree section, everybody. Look at this. Wow. Man, am I glad we came here. Baboons running in front of Chicky Chops, the young bull. Saw his ears flare up like that. He saw the baboon running. Unreal. What a treat, everybody. Incredible. Now you can hear them feeding back there, folks. They're a bit spread out feeding at the moment. You can now hear the baboons making a racket as well. Now we'll just see what happens with the elephants here, everybody. Hoping towards us. We can't really go toward them, and the reason for that is there are homes either side of the river here, and we're not actually allowed to drive in front of the homes. So we're going to view them from a distance for now. And like I say, maybe we'll get lucky and have them come closer toward us. What a pleasure. That looks like the cow with the collar that's feeding there now, everybody. that we have in picture. Thank you, Rosemary. I appreciate that. Betty, to answer your question, yes, Cheeky Chops was in picture there. I think he's now strayed off a little bit further to the right. Right, just going to creep 1 inch more forward here, everybody, and see if we can see anything. Of them coming into the river, but where I'm going to stop here now is the end of how far we can travel. Oh, look at that. Right down in the riverbed here. That is amazing. That looks like the young bull. Wow, how stunning is that scene, everyone? Oh my goodness. So you can see the vehicle there, everybody. That is one of the homeowners that is in front of their home following the elephant. So they are, of course, entitled to do that. Wow, this is an absolutely stunning sighting, guys. Look at the scene with the fig trees around this elephant. Unreal. Look at that, reaching up to the fig tree. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Wow. Absolutely amazing. So beautiful. And the rest of the herd, everybody, are slowly coming towards this bull in the riverbed, just to his left. They're still feeding inside the dense vegetation. Oh, looks like he's reaching for more. Look at the length of that trunk, everybody. Got to be at least 8 or 9 foot in length, that trunk. Unreal. Amazing reach with their trunks. Reminds me of viewing elephants up in Mana pools. The elephants there regularly stand on their back legs, literally, to raise their bodies off the ground, to reach up high, to reach the pods of the ana trees, the ana boom's, during the dry months on the banks of the Zambezi River up in Zimbabwe. An amazing national park called Mana Pools. And this scene, everybody, reminds me of that immediately. Very similar scenes. Just amazing. Mauricio, you definitely need to go. Pools is an unforgettable place here in Africa. And it's actually where I proposed to my wife. We had an amazing holiday up there with friends doing walking safaris. And I proposed to my wife, literally on foot, completely alone in the middle of the bush, surrounded by elephants. A memory that I'll never forget, of course. But the game viewing up there is phenomenal. And the area is just so beautiful. You can obviously hear the baboons getting quite vocal as they settle in for the night. They'll be climbing up into some of these big fig trees to sleep for the night. Mauricio, you certainly can, as long as you're with a guide who knows what he's doing. But the elephants in that area have become very habituated to man being on foot. And so, yes, you can approach them closer than you would elsewhere. But again, make certain you are with a very experienced guide who knows what he's doing, because there are quite a few accidents that have also occurred in Pools with people not going out on foot with guides. There's Cheeky Chops. Looks like they're actually moving further away from us, the herd, everybody. And it looks like the bull's now heading up towards them as well. Just look at that picture. Wow. That is stunning. What a privilege, guys. I haven't seen them down here often. It's definitely the first time with Painted Dog TV that I've seen them here in the fig tree forest. So special. Just going to move back, everybody, and allow Simon some space to come past us here. Cheers, bud. visiting everybody. I won't forget in a hurry. Such a treat having these incredible gentle giants feeding underneath the giant sycamore fig trees here in the riverbed. You might actually be able to pick up on the sound of a couple of people here, everybody. That's how close we are to the first home, which is here on the riverbed. How fortunate the folks that live here on Leadwood, on the banks of the Rietspruit River here, can just sit on their deck, on their porch, and view elephants walking in this beautiful scenery on a regular basis. Absolutely amazing privilege. These homeowners sleep tonight, everybody. The elephants aren't on any time soon for things. They'll be feeding quite late the night, easy out here on the porch tonight in the dark, listening to the elephants feed. The bird life as well now down here in this riparian banks of the river. Lots of birds settling in for the night now. Evening chorus. Just about to lose the light down here in the riverbed, everybody, so we are going to love and leave the gentle giants. We're going to start heading back south, back towards Blowbank. Might just go past Lodge Pan, one of the water holes here on the reserve, before we head south. Never know what we might get lucky with there. But what an absolutely unforgettable moment here in the fig tree forest. Thank you, elephants. That was amazing. Wow, that was something. Sorry, last station, please repeat the location.
Wildersay Junction, Twin Crossings.
Copy that, thanks. Oh, hello, Mr. Giraffe. How are you, sir? Beautiful male giraffe here, everybody. What a beauty. A bull that's in his prime, I'd say. Busy making his way towards this knobthorn tree. Now, thought better of it, obviously. Lovely. Ah, another giraffe. Hello, dear. That's one thing you're never going to struggle for on Leadwood, everybody, is giraffe. They absolutely love this section of the reserve. There's a lot of knobthorn trees here on Leadwood, which certainly makes my son very happy when we come to visit his grandfather, because we always get to see giraffe. Beautiful. Beautiful herd of impala here. Massive herd. Stunning. So they're just coming out of the thick woodland now from the riverbed up towards the ridge crest here to these open areas to sleep for the night. Impala will always do that. Obviously sleeping out in the open is a much safer option. They have a better chance of seeing a predator approaching. Also the wind holds a more true direction up here where it's open. So if they did pick up on the scent of a predator, they could more accurately tell where the predator was coming from. Pretty, eh? Good luck tonight, everybody.
I don't know, entering along from the main gate, heading towards the dam.
Right, so this is Lodge Pan, everybody, that we've just come to here now. Beautiful little spot. I'm just going to sit here for a couple of minutes, see if anybody turns up, see if we hear anything. I'm also going to just quickly hop off, everybody, mark my territory, but also throw on the old jacket. The temperature has dropped very quickly. Amazing how quiet it is out here. So beautiful. All right, let's be on our way, everybody. Not hearing too much stirring around here, barring a couple of frogs and crickets. Sorry about that, Mary, but Basil actually couldn't get tight on it there. I think the trees were blocking it, and of course I've now moved on after having read your message. Next time, I promise.
Station trod the line near the Lowveld entrance gate. Is it, can I join you? I'm not in the middle of the yard. No, it's not from
Sounds like the lions are now hunting very close to Leadwood Dam, everybody. So up to their usual antics. Wouldn't be surprised if they're successful again tonight. There's a lot of general game around Leadwood Dam. Some rhino up ahead here, everybody. Don't want to disturb them too much, but it looks like a cow and her calf here. White rhino, that is, everyone. Oh, it looks like it's No Hope and her calf. Amazing. They're probably gonna head towards Lodge Pan for a drink. So special. Sounds like there's another rhino following them. Probably a bull. Now we're not going to continue following that rhino and her baby, everybody, in the dark. We're just going to upset them. Could have sworn I heard Another rhino coming this way. Perhaps it's that big bull elephant. Something big. I could hear walking along the road here. Ah, it's a rhino. How are you, Hannah? Sorry for the bump. He's going around you. There's a big white rhino bull just going around Hanno's vehicle here at the moment, everybody.
I'm blocking him again. Let me make space.
Thanks, Hanno. Just wait to see if he comes out here. I'm sure he's going to. Yeah, here he comes, everybody. But this big bull's obviously just following No Hope and her calf. Wow. What a beast. He is massive. Awesome. That was very, very special. He's hot on the trail of that cow and calf. Cheers, Arno. Have a good evening. Well, that was a lovely treat. Right, well, what else is in store for us tonight, everybody? Been an incredible afternoon. Hello, everybody. Good, and you? Copy. I agree with all of that sentiment, everybody. It's leopard o'clock. Going to be going past Seskan Krip pretty soon. Always a good area for leopard. Maybe we'll get lucky with some more civet tonight as well. It's also on this road where I saw my last caracal. That would be epic. We got incredibly lucky with two thick-tailed bush babies last night, everybody. Not too long after we ended our drive last night with Sue, we came across two thick-tailed bush babies up in the big trees around Lamunda and Krip, which is the furthest south I've ever seen them on the reserve. That was an incredible highlight for us. Maybe we get lucky with some of those thick-tailed bush babies again tonight. Don't often see them, certainly not in this part of the reserve. That was a very lucky sighting. Mauricia, to answer your question about serval, I do believe they're here. I've never seen one. I don't know of any sightings, recent sightings of serval, but they'll almost certainly be here. That's an amazingly beautiful cat. Just thinking back now, when I last saw one, it's probably up in Tanzania. Last time I was up there leading a private safari, I think is the last time I saw a serval. Out in the Great Plains, unreal sighting. Just approaching the little water hole here, Seskant Krip, everybody. We know a number of leopards that frequent this area. Another vehicle headed our way.
just come up here next to just the next one. That's it. Final closing down.
Cheers, Carol. Thank you for joining us. Have a lovely evening. I will certainly see you in the morning. Cannot wait to get back out here tomorrow morning, guys. I hope that lots of you can join us. Definitely going to be searching for leopard tomorrow morning. Just up here where I saw that caracal a couple months ago. I was walking along this very road with a kill in its mouth, a banded mongoose. Amazing. Not forget that one either. And it was completely relaxed with my vehicle. Followed it for 10 minutes, completely unconcerned by me following it. Just amazing. Who do we have on the road here? think it's a spotted eagle owl. Another wonderful treat for us this evening. It is indeed a spotted eagle owl, everybody. Which presumably came down to the road in an attempt to catch prey. A lot of rodents running across the roads here. And that's the owl's aim. They often hunt along these roads. Absolutely amazing, everybody. What a wonderful way for us to end our evening with the spotted eagle owl. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us. I hope you all had an amazing time. I absolutely loved it and loved sharing it with you. Have a great evening, everybody. Good day, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, hope to see lots of you tomorrow morning. Bye for now, guys. Thanks very much.